Start off with Michael Grady from Yes Network.
Hey, Coach, with Kevin being day to day, where would you say is his level of discomfort or even soreness with that tie right now as he gets close to?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's close, but I don't think he's there. So I think we'll see tomorrow and Sunday. If that's a possibility, but it may not. So it may bleed back into this road trip. But I can't. I wish I could give you more. That's kind of all I know is that it's close, but it's not quite there.
You guys have brought in Mike James. I know there have been several times when you guys been brought in and you haven't really met the guy just yet. But what does Mike bring to the table for this group?
He still haven't met him, but he's a scorer. He's one of the top players in Europe this season. He's played in the NBA. I think he gives some ball handling as well. So, I think he's got to play tonight, frankly. So we'll see how the game goes. But my guess is that he plays for us tonight.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Steve, with KD, was there something in particular that held him back today that has to be cleared up before he can get back on the court?
Yeah, just the contusion hasn't healed fully. So he's working out and getting there, but it's not 100% or it's not close enough to 100% to play yet.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Steve, I have two for you. Just Tyler Johnson was listed as doubtful, I want to say, in this rule. That I guess just how close is he, given that you had said you expected him back, James back before James is set back?
I think, Tyler's first day of playing is today and stay ready. So he needs to do that probably once or twice. But he's a day-to-day guy as well. And if he comes through today's session and potentially tomorrow or Sunday, whatever it is, I think Sunday's probably possible, but not likely. And then it gets more possible every day after that.
And then just the league health and safety protocols, obviously there's a lot of gray area with them. Alize played last game, but is now in health and safety protocols. Is that separate from what got the other two guys in there? Or is it a different deal that let him in there?
I believe it's the same, but you need an encyclopedia to figure that out. So I'm not totally positive, but I believe it's all stemming back to the Miami trip.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Coach, I'm curious, when LaMarcus goes down, when he retires, was there any decision or thought process of maybe replacing big for big? Or was it always just like, well, you're not sure what's out there in terms of free agent? You can't really replace a LaMarcus because he's kind of a one-on-one. So in that instance, you go in the direction of getting a guard.
Yeah, I don't know that there was, and I can't remember at this point, but I don't remember. We have 4 or 5 guys that can play the center position. So when we lost him, it wasn't like a major need. He was just a guy that we thought gave us an advantage, and so we went after him, got him, and when we lost him, I don't know that there was a need for us to get another center, but so I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Brian Mahoney with AP.
Hey, Steve, with James out and Kevin out, Kyrie's carrying a pretty heavy workload. Are you comfortable with your man Mancy's having to play, or would you look to get him a break if you really could?
I'm not comfortable with it, but I don't know what choice we have. We're limited on our bodies. We're limited on our ball handlers. So we're in that difficult position right now. So we'll see. He's missed a bunch of games this year, thankfully, but it does pile up, and he is playing a lot of minutes, and we got a lot of games in short succession again to finish the season. So, but that's a dilemma I think a lot of teams are going through.
Go back to Michael Grady.
Coach, just on the Celtics and the challenge that they present for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics are obviously an experienced team. They've had deep playoff runs and continuity. They have, for tonight, Jason Tatum is an incredible player who makes it very difficult on any defense. Tristan Thompson's a great offensive rebounder, and they're a pretty good defense, and they got guys who can put the ball in the basket. Whether it's Tatum or it's 3-point shooting. So, I think for us, first and foremost is how can we limit them defensively, and then looking at ourselves, can we keep them off the glass, and can we take care of the basketball and put ourselves in a position to win.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.